Kansas City will join the rest of the nation in honoring those who have lost their lives to COVID-19. The city will be lit up in amber lights tomorrow night at 5:30. Buildings on both sides of the state line will be lit up, including Union Station, the World War I Museum, and Children's Mercy Park. City leaders also invite people to display a candle or light up their homes as well. Well, as the pandemic stretches on, so does the need for volunteers to work at testing sites and even future vaccination sites. KMBC9's Alan Shope tells us local leaders say help is needed right here in the metro.
I think it's one of those things that people are going to look back on in 80 years and ask, what did you do and what role did you play?
Caleb Goody spends a lot of time volunteering with COVID testing.
I think we're, 10 months in at this point, so definitely a lot longer than people thought.
Caleb says he's starting to see attrition among volunteers right now because they've been working so hard for so long.
And it's definitely a challenge that we're trying to work with.
For us, volunteers are everything.
Dante Glemecki is the emergency preparedness manager over Independence. He says all of Jackson County is looking for volunteers and as many as 500 for testing sites as well as future vaccination sites in Independence alone.
We would not have been able to do the testing to the degree that we've been able to because of the volunteers.
He says they need retired nurses, people to help parking lots set up and control, and greeters to meet those getting the vaccine once they start the massive vaccinations.
We're hoping that we will get everybody vaccinated.
Other volunteers say,
if not me, then who?
The volunteerism is a great sign of how our community has come together through this pandemic.
In Independence, Alan Shope, KMBC 9 News.
If you would like to volunteer, you can find more information or even sign up to help by calling the number that is on your screen right now. Alan also has all of this information on his KMBC Facebook page. The Jackson County Health Department did not have coronavirus testing today because of the holiday, but testing events resume tomorrow at the Community Center in Grandview. Testing will continue the rest of this week in a different city each day. Testing goes from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can register on the website for the county, jacksongov.org. As of today, more people are eligible to get the COVID vaccine in Missouri. Now, people over the age of 65, pregnant women, and people with underlying health conditions can get vaccinated. Governor Mike Parson says so far 160,000 people have received their first dose of the vaccine in Missouri. 22,000 have received second doses. Visit the address on your screen to find out which phase you fall into. Kansas is expected to enter the next phase of its vaccination plan in just the next couple of weeks, but there is already some frustration about the order in which people are getting this shot. Kansas guidelines put people 65 and older into two different phases, into phase 2, and that means that they are ahead of others who have severe medical risks, like a woman named Janet. She's 61, she's a cancer survivor, and she has a weakened immune system.
I am now going to get the vaccine before my wife does.
Let's just hope that we get more doses so that we can get the vaccine into the arms of as many people as possible as quickly as we can.
And we have heard from a spokesperson for Governor Laura Kelly in Kansas, who says as we move into phase 2, counties will have the ability to flex depending on their own local supply of the vaccine, the number of at-risk individuals in their community, and local circumstances.